Okay, so I've been listening a lot to. I'm starting to get into Hamilton. I'll admit it. There, I said it. After however long it's been, after all of the hype and hullabaloo, I finally have started listening to it, and it's amazing. I've had like two songs just on repeat the entire day: My Shot and The World Turned Upside Down. Granted, those are like the two most noob-y Hamilton songs, but you know what? I love it. I'm really starting to get into it, and it's just so catchy, and the emotion that Lin-Manuel, is that how you pronounce that? The emotion that he delivers. So good! So anyway, hi, yes, I know, for the record, last night I did record a daily vlog. I did. But our internet gave out right after the live stream, or actually in the middle of the live stream, and it's still down. It's been down all day today, so I'm uploading this basically from. It's a long story, but I managed to find. I basically loaded these videos onto my phone, and then I found some Wifis at my work, and I just uploaded them from there. Complicated, but I gotta get this stuff out. So that's the story here. What happened today? Honestly, not too much. I say honestly a lot. Yesterday is where all of the excitement happened. If you watched the live stream, then you already know the story of my drone. But if you haven't watched it... Okay, so this is me starting out. Seems perfectly normal, right? And off we go. And already this is about as high... That's really loud. Hang on. And already this is like... Okay, hold on. A bunch of stuff just happened here. This is about as high as I've flown the drone before. But I decided I'm going to be a little bit daring today. I'm going to go a bit higher. And right about here, I realize, oh snap, we're headed directly for that tree. Well, you know what? I can't go under it. I'm going to go over it. So this is higher than I've ever been. I go right over the tree. I'm like, oh snap, I'm heading straight for those trees now. This is not good. Oh snap, I really don't want to get this drone caught up way up there and just have it be lost forever. So I'm like, and stop. And I for some reason, I didn't think to have it come down, but also I just kind of wanted this shot. Like, that was the shot I was going for when I said I wanted to make it be a lot higher. So that's really freaking high, for the record. Like, those are the tops of huge trees, and they look like bushes. And it keeps going up. And right about now, I'm like, okay, it's drifted a bit to the left. I'm gonna bring it in. And it doesn't. Oh, there we go. So I'm like, bring it in. And it turns out that right about here, it got sucked into, or I don't know if it got sucked into something or whatever happened. The wind picked it up and started pushing it. So you see where this road is right here. I'm at a little clearing from this angle, the right side. And it keeps getting higher and higher. And you can hear I'm trying to like, stop it. Anytime it ducks down, that's because I'm trying, say it's like this, I'm over here, it's trying to like, or no, it was this way. I'm over here. It's trying to push. Yes, I'm over here. It's like this. It's trying to push its way back, and the camera's just mounted the wrong direction at this point. But there's nothing I can do. It just keeps getting pushed that way. We have officially crossed over the road. And I don't know what's in these woods. And right here, I'm like, oh crap. Even if I can get it to go straight down, it'll get stuck in the top of a tree. Like, it's entered some woods. And I'm like, oh no. At this point, I'm faced with a decision. Should I keep it up in the air and keep fighting to make it come towards me? Or should I let it drop? Now, the pros and cons of keeping it in the air are, yeah, if I can manage to get control of this thing again, I can, you can see there was rain coming. I can slowly bring it right back towards me, and I don't need to worry about it getting stuck in something. The con is that if I can't keep control of it, it's just going to continue to fly away, and I have, like, no tracking device on this thing. This isn't one of those fancy schmancy drones that'll, you press a button and it'll come right back to you. I don't know. I have no way to find this thing. And it has my GoPro on it. And I really like my GoPro. So I'm like, well, I'm going to keep it up in the air, try and see if I can recover it. It's still getting higher, for the record. You can see there's a little, like... Oh my gosh, that's so freaking high. That's a highway. And it just keeps going up. And as you can see, the horizon's tilted. I'm fighting to try and get it to come back to me. That's where I was, by the way. I don't know if it'll dip back down. There we go. Oh, you can... Oh, that's not me. But that's like... That was a couple that was on a walk right there. That pixel right there. Let me see if I can... Them. Oh, you can't see it when I full screen it. But yeah, and at this point, I'm like just kind of standing on the edge of the woods, just kind of desperately hoping, oh, please, 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 let there be something. Some way to control it. Please, let it come back. Nope. It is officially over the woods. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm screwed. So eventually I decide, you know what? Oh, wait. That was the thing. I was kind of frantically pushing buttons at this point. I accidentally hit... My drone has the ability to do a flip. It just kind of looks cool. But I'm like, oh, crap, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? It's just getting higher and higher, and it's floating farther and farther away from me. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Hold up. And eventually I decide, you know what? I'm not going to be able to regain control of this thing. As much as I hate to do it, it's better than letting it float away to another city. So I'm going to have to cut the power. And now it's in free fall. And it just falls and falls and falls. And what's this? Is that a house? That house, wham! It fell in the backyard of this house. Now hold on a minute, because I want to show you something. I was... Well, you can't... Can you see where I was? When it spins. No, you can't. Okay, but I was like right around here. At this point, I had already like I dropped everything, my phone, my bike, the controller, and I was just running after the drone and through the woods. And I was like, I cannot find. There's no way I'm gonna be able to find this. Okay, there was no freaking way. Look at how much. I didn't know where it was. I had lost sight of it because it had gone over the horizon of the trees. It could have been in anywhere in this whole... North Carolina is a freaking forest with a few roads cut out. And it happened to go right on the edge. You see where the forest just kind of stops? You can't see where I'm pointing. The forest just kind of stops right there. It landed right on the edge of the forest. And it missed that tree. It missed that tree. It missed the house, thank goodness. And it managed to land in this little bush that's like right here on the ground, which slowed its fall. And then it just kind of stayed there for a little while. And actually, when I was running to look for it, where is it? I was like freaking out. I was just like desperate. I was like, oh, there's a house. Maybe they saw it fly overhead. So I ran up. I didn't even notice that it was right freaking there. Until eventually... Hang on, let me turn the volume up for this. Holy crap. That's proof of a miracle. Yep. So that was a friggin' thing. That was crazy, terrifying. That is my big story. And I guess on that note... Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing with this shirt on this couch, because I'm never here. This is not the new setup I talked about. Last week was kind of a precursor to the setup. But yeah, I think I'm going to start recording these on my bed when I'm just kind of laying down. Because I'm a lot more comfortable in that situation. But I just finished recording something for a video and was like, hey, I gotta do the daily vlog because it's really late and I'm going to bed immediately after this, after I started, I don't know, after I guess put it on my phone so I can upload it from the Wi-Fi's there. It's complicated. It's awful not having internet. Why, Time Warner Cable? Why you do this to me? So, Anyway, whew, close up. On that note, I guess I will see you tomorrow. Bye.